Hey, me Matt here. SummerSlam 2010. I didn't get this pay-per-view, but it was obviously, eh, you know, you knew who was going to win the main event. We'll get to that in a minute, but yeah. Anyways, so we have Evan Bourne in a pre-show match who defeated Zack Ryder. Both guys very talented, of course. Matt Sydal is on AEW. Well, I haven't seen him in a while, so. And of course, got Matt Cardona, who should come back to WWE fairly soon. I know his wife, Chelsea Green, is in the company. Sonya and Chelsea going for the tag team titles in the future, so. Then we go on to the event itself. We have Dolph Ziggler, the champion, with Vicky Guerrero, who defeated Kofi Kingston. This was a pretty good match. It was a typical Kofi high flying, and Dolph obviously showing off, hence the song. And yeah, this was an interesting match. It was for the Intercontinental title, which Dolph retained. So it was a no contest, actually. And you know how I feel about those. Got Melina versus Alicia Fox for the Divas title. Alicia came in as the champion. You got Melina coming out. She's got I want to say Mexican headdress. I have no idea. Could be Puerto Rican. But anyways, this was a good match. And yeah, Melina did pick up the win. And then Cool came out. And, Melina tried to fight them off, but they eventually kicked her ass. And that was interesting. But she became the Divas champion, so. Handicap match. Big Show defeating the Straight Edge Society, CM Punk, Joey Matthews, aka Joey Mercury, and Luke Gallows with Serena Deeb. And really think that the Straight Edge Society were a good tag team, or a good stable, rather. I think that these individuals could have went somewhere more, but things just couldn't last very long. And this match went as well as you'd expected. Big Show got beaten down, but also got some offense. Basically, somehow ended up winning. Even though, like I said, all three guys, even though they took a beating, CM Punk really tried to take them out, and that didn't work, so. This was a last chance match. Randy Orton versus Sheamus. And if anyone interfered, you would have a suspension. And definitely, had Randy Orton lost, he would never get another shot against Sheamus. So this was pretty fun, because you have these guys who are still in the business while Randy's coming back soon. And there was false finishes and reversals, but somehow a disqualification, so yeah. No, Sheamus retained the title, so. You have a World Heavyweight title. This was interesting because I had thought this was a casket match. You got Kane bringing up the casket. And this was pretty cool. I kind of thought that Ray was going to get the win and get the title back. But Kane basically beat the shit out of him. Then after the match, giving him a few choke slams, a tombstone. He was gonna put him in the casket. He opens the casket, and out comes the Undertaker. So they look at each other. Then Kane does a choke slam to Undertaker, then does a tombstone. So that was worth it. But yeah, they ended up having a feud in themselves eventually down the road once again. But they've always had good feuds. You have the 7-on-7 elimination match. Got the Nexus versus R-Truth, John Cena, John Morrison, Edge, Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, and Bret the Hitman Hart. Also R-Truth. But, you talk about this match. In the beginning, you have Kofi Kingston getting his ass kicked by the Nexus when they came out. And just, yeah, it was dumb. Actually, that's how the no contest happened, so. But, you got this match, and Darren Young, who was eliminated by Bryan. Yeah, Michael Tarver. Don't know who the hell he is. We got him being eliminated by John Morrison. And John Morrison was eliminated by Skip Sheffield. And then R-Truth eliminated Skip Sheffield. And then, of course, Bret Hart. Not, as much as I'm a fan, and I've always been a fan since I was 8 years old. That's stupid decisions. I mean, he did pretty well in this match, and then someone hands him a chair, and he just runs wild and gets disqualified. And Skip ends up getting eliminated by Edge, and then David Otunga gets eliminated by Chris Jericho. Got Jericho, Heath, Edge, and Slater. Yeah. It was like, okay, Bryan and Cena were the last one in, which is kind of what it was. And Edge and Jericho basically teamed up on Cena. You have, John Cena getting pinned by John Cena after missing a 450 splash after Wade Barrett gave him the Barrett Barrage or whatever that was outside the ring. And then, of course, Wade Barrett gets submitted by John Cena. And it was almost like, really? Like, it was... And I said this a lot, and I'm gonna say it, like, understanding that all the members of the Nexus got their due, like in singles action, whatever, singles competition, it's just one of those things where I think that John Cena could have manned up and actually did the job. But at the same time, it's almost like I said, they all had their singles run. But to have a stable or a faction, whichever, that is new and that should have been the center of everything was just handed on a silver platter to John Cena. And that was, in my opinion, bullshit. But then you have the heels and Jericho and Edge, and it's made no sense. But this was a good match, kind of. Actually, that's a lie. This was stupid. This was really dumb. Not the best SummerSlam, but yeah, this year is gonna be fun. It's gonna be in Detroit, and it's gonna be at a new place, so that's gonna be awesome. But yeah, that's this year's SummerSlam review series, if you will. I did WrestleMania. I believe I did the Rumble, I'm not sure. But anyways, there it is. Talk to you later. Bye.
So you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. But I think that there's this myth out there that Jamie Keller is
Gnarly.
that's why he took pleasure in cutting WCW. I don't think that's the case at all. Because if you look at some of his earlier interviews, like